you may remember that Damo and I mentioned we're going to be using a lot of reclaimed materials, and this wood has been hanging out here for years in the shed. There's two large pieces and her mother's given it to us, so we're just reconditioning it, and this will be the counter for the kitchen on both the bar and where the sink will be in the cooker. So very happy to reclaim and reuse this wood. What we building, Tis?
The house.
Who's the house for?
Tim, Daddy, Mommy.
And what we going to do in it?
Poo-poo.
And you know, as I was saying in another vlog too, what we're trying to do is use this whole space as our home. So we don't just have a house, a box, and air-conditioned rooms. That was our original idea, and we've kind of gone off that now. What we want to do is utilize this whole space, because me and Damo, we spend a lot of time outdoors. In fact, the majority of time we spend outdoors. So my bamboo hut's here, then we have the toilet and our kitchen, and then we have Damo's bamboo hut over there, and then this is our living room. The garden is our living room. Let's go first. Daddy go first. Hey! Alright, hold on a minute. Are we playing or not? Let's just go next. Hey! Go next. Let's just go. Here we go. Hey, just stop, Daddy. No, you don't. You're not. They're gonna put it in your ear. So I can also understand the criticism of having the toilet here so close to the kitchen area. But and that would be quite true if this was like a cafe that was opening to public and many people. But the maximum number of people here at one time will only ever be 4. And so for that reason, it's perfectly fine to have the toilet here. Not only that, it doubles as the shower with the tub going here. You can just nip in and have a hot shower there. So it's perfectly fine. I mean, in cafes, you wouldn't usually see that, although in Thailand, you probably would in a lot of locations. In public cafes, this is not a public cafe. So we're pretty cool with it. You think every house in the UK has a downstairs loo right next to the kitchen in most cases. I know our house in the UK does. And so there's always a downstairs loo there. Well, that's just the same as this here. It's just like having a loo in the house. Apart from our house is this big open space. There's a space here. So yeah, if I was opening a real commercial cafe, we would build the toilets a bigger toilet, you know, with urinals and men and women around the back. But in this case, this is just a family. It's our house, so it's like a downstairs loo. So we're really happy with it at the moment. The tiling bill is going to come in soon, so we're going to see how much it's going to cost to tile the whole thing. And we've chosen some nice tiles. We're only going to do this once, so we don't want to just cheap out on the tiles. We've chosen some nice ones, and I think they look very nice. Babe, what are we doing here? Shopping, spending money. How's our budget looking?
Looking good.
Looking good. Yeah, all right. Now, to be fair, it's the expensive part of the project. The tiling is expensive, and we're gonna get a nice sink too. So here we are choosing some tiles. We're going to be tiling mainly all in one for the main area. We're doing some non-slip tiles at the front, so in case it rains, it's not slippy. And then for the little tub area, we're going to be doing also a non-slip tile. So Damo is the one selecting these. Actually, you know, 80% of the design is really Damo. She's very good at this kind of thing. So we both agree. We kind of know what we want it to look like. So. So, in an effort to get more of Damo on camera, so you don't just have to listen to my boring Tis. Hi, you want to be on camera? Say hello. Hello. Oh yeah. Right, so I wanted to ask you about bamboo hut life. How are you finding it so far?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah. Peaceful.
Peaceful?
Yes.
Daddy, where to go?
With the nature.
Daddy, where to
You
go?
can hear the nature.
Daddy, where to
I'm
go?
free with the nature.
Not yet. Noisy with his.
Noisy with you, yeah? So your bamboo hut's coming soon too. You ready to decorate it? And the kitchen's looking good now. So then, what projects after that?
Plant, vegetable.
Plant and vegetables. Then we're done for a while, yeah? So sometimes on the channel we can receive bits of parenting advice, and one criticism I've received is it seems we spend too much time together as two. Otis plays with the other kids about 2 hours a day, usually in the mornings. But anyway, regardless, I do recommend Gabor Mate's book. He is a physician and developmental psychologist. His book is called Hold On to Your Kids. And the book is basically saying that in today's society, we let our kids be raised by other kids. instead of parents, because the parents aren't spending enough time with them. And so I'm very happy that I'm spending 6 to 8 hours a day with Otis. His English is improving, his Thai is improving with his mother, and he's learning things every day. Today he's learning about magnets. And so, yeah, Gabor Mate's book, Hold On To Your Kids, is a really good book. It's a real eye-opener to today's parenting in society, and you know how we can do better as parents by being role models and being around our kids as much as possible, so they kind of look and emulate us instead of emulating, you know, their peers. For me, my degree is in psychology. I studied psychology at Lancaster University. I graduated in 2009, and the majority of my course was developmental psychology, so that comes in really useful for me as a dad, not only in my relationship but also with my relationship with my son, and all relationships, I guess. Psychology has been a huge thing in my life and still is. I haven't stopped reading psychology since 2009. When I graduated, I continued, and I read a lot of Jung, a lot of Freud to some extent. Freud did a lot of damage, but a lot of Jordan Peterson, and Gabor Mate, who is a fantastic child psychologist. I really recommend that book for any parents or anybody even thinking about having kids. How big is it? How big is our movie screen? How big?
Big no more. See?
How big is it, Tis?
It's flat.
4?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's big,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's 4?
Yeah.
That is big, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's as big as it gets, isn't it?
No.
Oh,
It's flat.
it's 4, isn't it?
It's flat and a half.
That's okay.
Looks like we're gonna have to find a way out of here. Excuse me? Are you looking at me?
Never had a friend, never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend, never had a friend like